So Shakur Stevenson back, trying to shame Tank. It's a shame. He trying to shame him. Shout out to Money Love. Shout out to the UK. Um, the way you play around with my heart, it's a shame. The way you man. Yeah, shout out to what song was that movie on, man? House Party, not House Party, but damn, what was the Kid and Play movie they was in? Jesus Christ, man. Class Act, classic. Class Act. Yeah. Man, they used to make some great music back in the day, bro. I don't know what the shit they making. But Shakur Stevenson roast Tanks for cherry picking opponents. He trying to shame Tank, but you gotta understand, some niggas is unshameable. Shatterproof to the young youth. You want to get gun, shoot, blow. How you like me now? Come on, man. Shout out to ODB. Some dudes is unshameable. Some of these dudes are unshameable. That's what I will say. Some of these dudes are unshameable, bro. So you can talk all the shit you want to about these guys. Some of these dudes are unshameable. So you can shame them, but they, today, people don't listen to logic. Today, people ain't listening to logic no more, man. It's a dick pulling contest. Keep telling y'all that. So when they ain't gonna say, well, Tank need to fight him. No, what they gonna say, oh, Shakur needs to do this, and Shakur name ain't big enough, and Shakur, he got to do this. So yeah, he did an interview on Say Cheese and shit. I didn't even watch it. That was part one. He said Shakur diss track on Tank opponent to a diss track. He said that's why he's fighting him. He's picking and choosing. That's what he do. Tank take the least risk, said Shakur Stevenson to Say Cheese on the belief that Gervonta Davis has chosen Frank Martin to defend his regular WBA regular. It's a real title. It's the real WBA title. So boxing. This whole ass nigga Chris Williams on Boxing News 24, trash. Don't even know the full info. He said if Tank were this risky guy that he claims to be, he would have fought Edwin De Los Santos. Why not fight the guy that actually fought me instead of instead of the guy that pulled from the fight, Frank Martin? Well, because Frank Martin looked bad his last fight. That's what it's about. Frank Martin looked bad his last fight. That's what it's exactly about. Frank Martin looked bad his last fight. If Frank would have went through spinach artichoke the way he did, he wouldn't be fighting him. Real talk. That's just the honest truth. Okay? But people say, well, Shakur, you fighting spinach artichoke. But a lot of people thought spinach artichoke beat Frank, so I understand that. And it's the last fight of his deal. So spinach artichoke, cheap opponent, last fight of the deal. Top rank guy ain't got to invest a lot of money in it. And, for Shakur, he feel like it ain't that much of a risk. And it's a guy that come to throw punches, so it should be exciting on this time, or a little bit more exciting than what it was last time. So, so that's the thing about it. But a lot of times when you young, just in life, you take a lot of risks. When you young in life, you start to take a lot of risks. As you get older, and you accumulate assets, you accumulate, family and responsibilities, you don't take as much risk. Same thing in boxing. If he ain't risking it right now, he ain't gonna risk it later. You know what I'm saying? So, that's when you're young, you take all those risks. And you see the PBC, I talked about it a little bit yesterday. We talked about Mayweather allegedly going broke live. On like the PBC, they don't take no risks. Their whole motto is to, nickel and dime until they get the one big fight. And the track record proven when they get to that one big fight, they lose. Yep. When they get to that one big fight, they always lose. Wilder Fury, Male Canelo, Errol Terrence Crawford. So that's what it is. He says that doesn't even make sense. If you really like that, you see this guy Dos Santos is really big 35 pounder. He's got box skill power. You to get it credit for beating him. Why not fight him? Well, my thing would be this. I won't be worried about Edwin. Why not fight a nigga like me? You know what I'm saying? Why not fight me? I ain't worried about Edwin. Why not fight me? You know? Why not fight me? You know? Why not fight me? I ain't worried about Edwin. You know? You know? So that's what I'll be. Why not fight me? But like I said, no. I told y'all a lot of these people today are not rap. They just fangirls and fanboys. They emotional. So they don't want to see the best fighting in boxing. I mean, I blame Errol Spence for this shit, man. I blame his new fan base. I blame his new fan base. Honestly, I really do. I blame his new fan base. He brought these niggas in the box in 2012, and all they do is fanboy. All they do is fanboy. All they do is fanboy. There's no different here. Instead of being a real fan and holding people feet to the fire, and saying, well, you need to fight Shakur. If you don't fight Shakur, then we ain't gonna do this and we ain't gonna do that. Nope. It's all sucker shit. All sucker shit. And to me, it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Because why wouldn't you as a fan want to see the best fight? Oh, I don't want to see my favorite fighter lose. It comes with the territory. Watch Muhammad Ali lose. We watched what's old buddy? We watch Roy Jones lose. I mean, we've seen a lot of our favorite fighters lose. Y'all seen Errol Spence lose. Y'all ain't been the same since. That's let y'all know y'all ain't been in the boxing game long enough. And Al Heyman's, mess with Miles. Al Heyman's, his what you call it, his plan or his model don't work. Nickel and dime your way all the way to a big fight, and they fighters always lose. Let me get this dude to sit down. Sit, stay. Um, and they always lose. Well, let's carry on. He said this is a game where guys take the least risk for the most amount of money, and I respect it. They got it from the best of them, Floyd Mayweather Jr. I get it. Truthfully, you can't say nothing bad about me if you're going to get in that fire. And at the end of the day, dog, ain't pretty much nothing you can do about it, bro. Floyd took a risk versus Oscar. Didn't really want to take another risk. From there, even Pacquiao fight wasn't a risk because he waited so long. That's just the reality of it. Because he waited so long. So people could say, what they want to say, and you can respect it or not respect it. Me personally, I don't respect it. I don't respect it. But but then on top of that, he runs his mouth like he ain't moving like a hoe. That's my problem. He runs his mouth like he top shotty. He top shot a shotty. Come on, man. That's how he runs his fucking mouth like he the top dog. That's bananas. But doing the least. But motherfuckers know what's up for real. They know. Hello. They know. He said, how can I not have more experience when I'm more accomplished than the dude? Shakur said about Tank. I'm a 3-weight world champion. Tank had 2 belts his whole career, and they both with the same belt. We had WBA at 30s. That's the only title he's ever held his whole career. Then if you really look at it, his opponents don't even want to fight me. So not even just that. His first his IBF, no, he had the IBF. He beat Jose Pedraza. That's when he said Floyd was trying to set him up and shit. Remember that? He was like, "Oh, Floyd trying to set me up. Floyd trying to set me up." Remember that? Because he was fighting with Floyd, and allegedly he sold Floyd, put him in the penthouse, didn't want him to go back to Baltimore and get in no trouble. And he sold all the stuff allegedly and went back to Baltimore. Mm-hmm. And got in trouble. And he said he was broke. They said he sold the shit and bought a Benz and went back home. Then he was broke. He said Floyd starved him out, and Floyd left him hanging. Yeah, Floyd bought you all that shit in your condo, put you in the penthouse, bought your mama a car and all this stuff allegedly, and you still went to go do what you wanted to do and got in trouble. Of course, I'm not helping your dumb ass out. I furnished the whole penthouse for you, paid for it, bought you a truck, you sold all the shit and bought a Benz. You dumb nigga, what? Dumb nigga, what you thinking about? Are you insane? You know? Then he got the IBF, and then he took the WBA for Alberto Machado. I don't count that. He wasn't the WBA champion. He took the belt from the real champion, fought Jesus Clayar, who was coming off a loss and moving up for the belt. Bullshit. And this belt he got right now, it was email champion. I can't even call it email champion because he don't even deserve the belt. Come on, three of the world titles he held, two of them was given to him. One was earned. And he said he was set up for that fight. Set up to lose. Crazy. Crazy, man. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Box News playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. I appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Hit the link tree. Find me on X. I'm everywhere. Check out the Patreon. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Goodfella TV. Check out the Box News playlist. Peace.